What up, fam? Back again. Unfortunately, another podcast. I'm your co-host, Gary Alex Battaglia, otherwise known as Batman, otherwise known as Battalion. This is my friend.
This is William Frosty Franken. Nice to meet you.
Today we're going to be talking about music, like we always do. If you tuned into last video, we talked about the Kendrick-Drake rap beef. We didn't really go fully into each song, so maybe we should do that now, like just the order, or should we just not?
Yeah, no, we might as well.
So it all started with
like that.
The Metro in Future song, Like That, where Kendrick had a verse kind of saying, it's not the big thing. Well, actually, I guess it started with First Person Shooter.
Yeah, but they were on some extending the olive branch type shit.
Right. It wasn't.
So I guess it did start.
It wasn't this, but it was what started all the disses. Yeah. Where they said there's a song, First Person Shooter, in October of 2023 when Drake's For All the Dogs album dropped with J. Cole, and they were saying, "Hey, we're the big three: me, Kendrick, J. Cole." Drake saying this, and Kendrick then came out on that one song Like That, which is super fire. You need to check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, Metro Boomin.
And he's like, "Fuck the big three, it's just me."
Yeah.
He says another word. Not gonna say it.
And also, Metro Boomin was already talking shit about Drake before that.
Yeah, facts. And Future, kind of. Like, they both were, like, talking about, like, you fucked our girl or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like Metro Boomin was talking this shit, and then Future was just like,
yeah.
Metro Boomin. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with Metro Boomin. But then they dropped it. Then Like That came out. He dissed him. And then...
Then it started spiraling.
And then what was next? Push-ups?
No, Drake... Or wasn't Drake the first one to...
Yeah, push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking Kendrick did push-ups because he does the one that does push-ups on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Drake then dropped push-ups.
And then it was Euphoria.
Yep, which was like kind of when everybody went, oh, God, this is getting
Or did it go
crazy.
push-ups and then that tailor-made freestyle?
He did too?
The Drake's where he did the AI voice.
Yep, yeah, with
Tupac and whatever. But that one they like took down because...
Tupac's family like shut that shit down quick.
But that's how it went. And then Euphoria. Mm-hmm. And then Family Matters. And immediately after Family Matters...
40 minutes after Family Matters, Drake drops Family Matters. Kendrick...
before Family Matters, also 616 in LA. This is...
Yeah, we're doing a great job.
Okay, this is how it went. Like That, push-ups, tailor-made freestyle, Euphoria, 616 in LA, Family Matters, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us.
And we're going to put it all right here.
Yeah.
There we go. That makes it... We'll have a visual with it.
Yep.
But yeah, that many fucking disses in like 2 months. Like, it was crazy. So watch our last podcast. We talk about it all, but we just wanted to lay it out because we
didn't really do that. We realized.
We realized after we were like, dude, we snapped on that pod. And then he was like, we really didn't, though.
Yeah. It was for people that already knew shit about it.
Yeah, if you didn't...
New people, they probably were a little confused.
Yeah. I mean, come on. If you don't know about it yet, you're fucking...
I mean, it's literally all over the internet, bro. They were playing it on the NBA finals. Or not the finals, the playoffs. Like, you'd hear it in between. Yeah. Right, like, so...
I was talking to Ben, and he was saying, now there's, like, some, like, Riddler guy.
Yeah,
like, a guy that, is, like, sharing information, kind of proving one side wrong or the other. And I was like, what is going... There's, like, a Riddler now?
Yeah, so now,
it's crazy.
The aftermath, this is stuff we didn't touch on last.
Yeah.
It's coming out that Drake lied about everything, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, like, he had no idea how Kendrick got this daughter information, even though he said he planted that information. Yep. False.
He just went with the narrative that was on Twitter.
He made up the stuff about Dave Free and the women. Dude, I don't know if this is true because of the internet. I don't know, man.
Who gives a fuck?
I heard that he hired actors, OVO hired actors to, like, be women that said, like, Kendrick did this shit.
Right.
And it's like, bro, that's insane if that's real.
Yeah.
So lied about that.
Drake's house got shot.
His security guard got shot. Apparently that was with something with The Weeknd, actually.
What the fuck is going on?
But
shit is hitting the fan in rap 2024.
Yeah, and now Drake just said, also before, like, that Riddler person or whatever proved basically that all that stuff on the cover of Meet the Grams on YouTube is actually Drake's stuff.
Yeah, because he was at that hotel. That was the picture from that hotel he was at.
And, like, all that shit. And I don't know. So...
I mean, we already established Kendrick won, and that was before we knew any
of this shit, yeah.
So it's like, okay, he got shitted on.
And then Drake just said, summertime vibes. So he's out.
He said, "All right, which is so funny because it's what Kendrick wanted."
Yeah.
And yeah, we're down.
Well, like
we want Drake doing the singing melody shit. Yep.
And it's awesome because he's great at that, bro. And that was cool that that old Lil Wayne that old Lil Wayne video even said that, like, stay Canadian. He said.
He did.
But yeah, so that's that summarized.
There you go. Yeah, really not much more to go on about that.
No,
we watch our last pod. We go fully in depth about bars and everything.
And that was probably a good setup for the previous episode. Actually, like what we just said. So
if you didn't watch it yet, this is perfect.
Yeah,
this is perfect time to go back.
Now
and
you
watch
got two things to watch.
Yeah, because now we're gonna just talk about new music and new awesome stuff. And I have a song releasing Friday.
Oh, let's go.
I'm releasing Lock In. And I think I might release Lock In and Sorry Not Sorry just together.
Yeah, that would be
because I feel like the vibes.
B-side,
yeah, exactly. The vibes fit. And then next week I'm gonna drop Mold and this new song that I'm working on that you haven't heard yet. So because they're like both Mac Miller vibes.
And I got to hear like if you change Mold at all or like improve
Not
it.
really. I just like made the.
Did you say you were re-recording stuff?
I want to. I don't know if I will though. Honestly, I might just fucking. No,
just punch in, dude.
I need to. Yeah, I need to just like fill in the spots where I'm like cringe. But anyways.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
New music coming. Be ready. Batman. And I'm gonna make some metal too. We might make some tonight.
Bro, you should just release, like you said, you should just release the instrumental of Metacognition.
Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah. I was damn near thinking like on some crazy shit, just thinking, I don't know, this is just me loving my music.
Soloing your
No,
vocals?
like taking out all of the vocals, like not even having it on streaming services with the vocals. So that is the only copy.
That could be good.
That would be the only copy. That would be lit.
Yeah,
because then I'd be like, hey, you can't get them anymore.
Yeah.
This is just sacred territory. But I might not do that. I might just set a release album that's instrumental. But
either way,
I might release a bunch of the metal that I made that's instrumental too. Because why not?
Yeah, you should, and just throw it all over on
anywhere.
Yeah,
because it's mine. It's not a sample. But yeah, look out for the new music. It's probably gonna be out by the time you watch this. So yeah. Should we go into On the Radar?
UAV online.
And song of the week?
Yeah. I don't really know what's on my radar, so you go first.
I think Ski Mask album, big time. I know I keep saying it, but I'm so excited.
The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah, facts. And it's gonna be good though. I'm like pretty hyped.
Head Rush was fire as fuck.
Head Rush and Shibuya are like awesome singles to come out.
Awesome.
So I'm super excited for that. I'm interested, which is what I was going to talk about later, of like Childish Gambino to see what
it just came out.
It just it was out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear it yet. So I'll listen.
I heard like a snippet of something and
it was ass.
It
was ass.
But literally just like 15 seconds of one thing, like. But I don't know, man.
It wasn't. It's just. Is it like same vibes as it used to?
No, it was like really weird vibes. So I guess Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But
so
that's
far
not
that
a
we
fair
know,
assessment.
I don't know. I haven't listened.
Yeah, that's not a fair assessment. It was literally like 10 to 15 seconds.
You let us know. You guys let us know how you liked it.
Should we listen to it?
Should we listen to it? Yes or no? Say in the comments below. I know that ASAP is supposed to drop his album this year. I'm excited for that. I would love some ASAP. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Future is dropping another mixtape.
Oh, yeah. This Friday.
Yeah, I think so.
Or did he already drop it?
No, I think it's this Friday. I feel like we would have heard.
Yeah.
We would have listened to it. So he's dropping something new. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna at least like one or two songs off of a Future mixtape. I'm like the biggest, like not biggest Future fan ever. Like I like so much music by Future, but I would like really never put him anywhere remotely close to like the top, like the top 50. I might like 50 rappers before I like put Future, but he's just not even really a rapper. He's just a vibe, you know? Like him, Young Thug, Gunna, like Lil Uzi Vert, like all those guys, like none of them are rappers really. They're just like hype men on crazy beats, which I actually might have my song of the week be a Young Thug song that I really didn't listen to a lot back in the day.
Business.
No, it's old. It's off, I think Barter 3 or whatever one is
6?
Barter 6. Yeah. The red one where it's like a red.
And he's naked.
Halftime on that.
Halftime is good.
That song, I've like really never get into it, and I saw him
in court.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I have to go listen to it, and that's gonna be my song of the week.
No, that's a good one.
Put it up.
Yeah, song of the week. I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I got two.
All right.
I'm gonna do.
Cheating.
Yep, cheating. Songs of the week. I'm gonna go with "Band It Up" by Cheif, and that "Time Reveals" blah 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 blah. That long Gunna song.
Oh, off his new album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gunna also released an album.
That
That's pretty good.
shit was pretty fucking fire. Now when I go back and listen, I'm realizing like it's really basic piano chord progression. I feel like, but he just snapped, dude.
No, he's a vibe.
And then it actually
vibe.
changed. Like, it's a long ass song, but it does change and keep the same vibe, but a little bit different, and it's cool. And I
I
felt
love when songs do that.
yeah,
I mean, he's like the perfect artist for, like, you're doing something, put him on in the background.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like he's a really good artist for that.
and he, I just like that he, even if it's basic instruments, I like that he's doing real instruments and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
just bringing a little
That's what
extra
I
spice.
liked about that Yeet album too. Like Yeet's
Oh, yeah.
newest album had like a lot of like acoustic drums and like
Yeah.
acoustic like instruments that really brought like a vibe to it, and like he had soundscapes and everything. Haven't really gone back to that album too much.
No. But it was a cool first listen.
I
I mean,
it was like it felt fresh.
yeah,
Whatever. You
that's
know?
like it's like
We'll come back to it.
it's almost like a movie. It's like, yeah, I watched it once.
Yeah,
Like,
don't really
it was
need
a
to go
good
back.
movie. I just don't need to see it again.
I think the only thing that made me like not addicted to it is, to me, it just felt like Travis Scott, like a dumbed down version.
there was a lot of Travis Scott sounds
and
in
it,
that.
and it was like a dumbed down version where
Yeah.
like I was like, it just is not as good like musically.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was alright. So what was your two again? Sorry.
Banded Up and the Time Reveal. I forget what it's called, but it starts
the
with
Gunna
Time
album,
Reveals.
yeah, off the album.
New Gunna album.
He'll
Pretty
put it
solid Gunna album.
Yeah. Pretty decent.
But the Almighty So. Should we give it a rating?
Yeah, let's give it a rating.
Dude, I'm gonna go 7.3.
Wow. Okay, that's low. I thought you were gonna get a little higher, but
Yeah,
you know it's not like amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. I'll go pretty lame. 7.1.
Yeah.
It's like close to yours.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought it was like one of his best tapes by far.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah.
that was like one of the only.
He's got a lot of
tapes.
garbage ones.
Yeah, he has a lot of garbage ones. Other than Finally Famous, was that the one, or
Finally Rich.
Yeah, because Finally Famous is Big Sean.
It's
right?
Big Sean, yeah.
That's
It's
not
pretty
cheap.
solid.
Yeah, also pretty solid.
I was a huge fan of that album back in the day. I
You
realized
loved
it was
You-
butt.
Yeah, but that's like how it goes.
Yeah.
It's the talk of the time, baby.
Ass.
That's like my least favorite song in the.
I used to like it, though.
I know. So I used to also, but I just can't even bear it anymore.
But yeah, so 7.1 for the Almighty So, too. Yeah, it was pretty good, man.
7.3 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
and-
really good. I mean, Drifting Away was my favorite song, I think, after I listened to a bunch of them. Like, they were super solid, but Drifting Away literally was like a song.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
like a Cheif Keef
And
song.
he
It was
did
like
all
a-
that shit, too.
It was like a, oh my god, this is a fucking big. I can see like Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
or like someone going nuts on
Yeah.
it.
And his production, like, was actually
So good.
really good, dude.
Like, bro, that Army, like, Men album, like the Army Men.
Fornem.
Yeah. I really liked the production on that album.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there was
Which
some
is-
like mix
yeah,
that was rough,
definitely.
but like, bro, you could tell it was all him. You could tell it was a vibe. You could tell he was going for this exact like concept, and that's kind of how I felt with this new one. But this new one was just like a way more polished version.
I actually feel like since, like, maybe just a little bit before that album, he's been on that grind where
Well,
it's like,
when he made that Harley Quinn song,
Yeah.
which was like a little bit before that
A
one,
little
I
bit
think.
before, yeah, I
and
think.
that's like when he started doing his like
these
horn
beats,
vibes,
yeah.
like,
And where he was really producing it all.
and you could tell it was like, oh, he has a vision.
Exactly. Like, he's
Like how I want to make metal rap, he wants
Yeah.
to make like that horn turn up like anthem rap.
just like, yeah.
Anthems, yeah.
He
Split.
it's just been cool to see it now. Like, I feel like, so that started it, and then this is him like being at the best it's been so far of him making that
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of producing and rapping.
But it's not as good as Finally Rich.
No, but I mean that one's. I mean it has
That's like-
I Don't Like and Love Sosa.
Yeah, that's like-
and Hallelujah and 300 and I mean it's got a lot of good songs. Some bad ones.
Yeah.
But I still like the bad ones too. But this one, I mean, this album, I liked the Jesus one or whatever it said. I think it's just called Jesus with Lil Nar, even
Yeah.
though Lil Nar was like buns. But you're right, the effects on his vocals like made it way worse.
Way worse. If it would have been a clean vocal or like a little auto-tune or something, it would have sounded so much better because he was actually flowing decently.
Yeah.
It was just like it sounded
Yeah, it
like
was too,
grungy
like,
and like
wide,
it was
like, I don't know.
Yeah, muddy.
I liked Jesus, Too Trim, Banded Up, Believe, Drifting Away, and I think I'm missing one.
Did you like the one with Sexy Red?
Dude, I actually think both his songs with Sexy Red are better than any Sexy Red song.
Like, those are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For her.
For her. Yeah.
Because she wasn't that bad in that.
No,
Or like,
yeah, I thought that was, in my opinion, her best performance I've heard in a while.
Yeah,
so.
I agree.
Other than the one on Dirty Not Stars, maybe.
Yeah. But that one's a little worse, but it's just cool because Cheif Keef is going, damn, shorty.
Yeah.
Damn, shorty.
God, so I love music, dude.
And he was like screaming on this album, like in a cool way, though. Like, that wasn't like,
The way I would describe it is hollering.
Hollering? That might
hollering.
be a little racist. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking A. Get me out of here, man.
But that album was fire.
Yeah, I mean, in the 7s, that's like a solid album.
Yeah.
That means we're going to go back to it, probably.
I was expecting it to, like, not be good.
Be buns. Yeah.
And I love Cheif Keef.
That's where I think Cheif Keef kind of excels, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like everyone goes into it going, hey, I'm probably going to hear some trash-ass music. And then he gives you a few, like, oh, okay. And you're like, hey.
And it's just so cool. We just said this, basically. But it's so cool that he's not sounding like anybody, or he's not going with the trend. Or
well, you can tell he said he's been off lean for like 4 months. You can kind of tell on this tape.
And he even said like cool like things that, like obviously he wasn't doing conscious rap, but there was a few bars in there of him like talking about his life.
Yeah.
Introspectively,
and not only introspectively, but like congratulatory.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
I made it.
You made it, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like talking like to himself pretty much on like the way there was one bar he said like, can't believe I'm alive or something like that. And I was like, that's so lit. Like he's saying like, I made it out, dude. And I'm like living my best life right now. And he's sober and he sounds educated. On that interview with that one guy, what is his name? What is
Zane
that?
Lowe. It's Apple Music shit, dude. Apple Music's ass.
It is ass. And that guy, like, I'm glad I watched that little tidbit.
Yeah.
But
that was like basically the whole interview.
That was it. And not only that guy always seems a little condescending. Like just a little bit. You don't see that?
I didn't really get that.
Not with Cheif Keef, like mainly, but like I don't know. He had him with Mac Miller, where it's like he's like almost too committed to like.
See, I don't watch a lot of his shit. Yeah, he's like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, but it's like in more of like a nerdy, less like Jimmy Fallon's like eccentric. Like this guy's just like, oh yeah, like.
I think it's because he's British, dude.
British people are fucking weird.
But so I got Apple Music, just like the free trial or whatever. Because I wanted to listen to this thing because it said it was an hour thing and the episode said Cheif Keef.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, but Cheif Keef's on here talking for an hour. Bro, he talked for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's probably his choice too.
I mean, probably, but maybe not because in the thing he said like now I can
actually talk in interviews.
No, I not only can he talk, but he's also like I have something to say. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I
won't just say 300 to my answer being of my age. I love how he quoted that because he probably looks at that going. God.
Yeah, well, because then that was a cool part of that when he said like, what was it like being 16 and like trying to find yourself as an artist, and he basically said like I wasn't being myself as an artist.
Well, he said he didn't even have a chance.
Yeah,
because he was just like the things he was thinking about.
He was in the street. The streets were dictating who he was instead of him dictating who he was, but you know, so it was. I feel like he saw the both sides. Like that's how I got famous. So I like it, but it's also like and then even in one of his songs he said like I didn't get to be a kid or something. As a kid, I didn't get to be a kid. I started dealing drugs like my people did.
That's
like.
A bar.
Because he's just like, that's all.
When I hit the age of 13, I was like, all right, I got to do this now. I guess. Yeah.
So it was just cool to see him saying that stuff now.
That's like one of those artists that like I feel like one of the reasons why people love them so much because one, they become famous when they're younger, and you watch them kind of grow up, and like we watched Cheif Keef like live his life,
and he's not even 30 yet,
and he's not even 30, and like same thing like I was talking to someone the other day about like. I mean, like Mac Miller, like what is it that like everybody loves him? I was like, we watched him grow up. We watched him like
and musically grow up.
Musically, especially like it, like you see just such a trajectory, you know, and then that's why it was so devastating.
It's like crazy that it's just because you don't really view music as like, oh, these people are in my lifetime sometimes, or you know, that's a weird, but. They're just some person over there. Yeah. But it's like they're
over there, and sometimes I hear things.
Yeah. But these guys, it's like we saw it, and especially with how much Chicago shit for Cheif Keef blew up. Like that's Chicago shit has been like mainstream since he came out. So it's like we've been knowing everything about him since.
It's crazy. Still to this day, today, a kid in the class that I was teaching in was watching like a 6-minute like every bad thing that King Von's done. Like they're obsessed with King Von, bro. It's actually crazy. Like there's like about 10 kids that I know that like they just only listen to King Von. They only care about King Von. Like it's the only thing they care about, which probably isn't a good thing, but it's just like so interesting how like influential the Chicago shit is. Like those kids worship that man.
Yeah.
Like,
but as I get older, I mean, like, it's all about how you're approaching it.
Yeah.
Because they could use it to learn what not to do.
Yeah, facts. Because they're like, oh, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. I mean, I fucking love King Von. Oh, you listen to King Von? Yeah, I'm listening. Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Like I like it. So it's like, I'm not gonna like tell him to stop listening to one of my favorite artists. It's like weird.
But yeah, it's cool. And
it's just interesting though. It's like I wonder what they take from it. Because, you know, when I was younger, I was listening to crazy fucked up shit, but my crazy fucked up shit was like Eminem, Hopsin, like Tech Nine, all the weird fucking nerdy like rappers that are saying the most fucked up like weird shit.
It's really weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah. And I feel like...
But kids love the extremes. Like that's like one thing, especially kids at like around middle school age, like they want to see the extremes of everything. They want to do the extremes of everything. That's why they do such stupid shit.
It's like...
Because they're testing the waters of
throwing
life.
feelies out. Yeah.
Like, oh God, some of the kids I work with are saying like the most racist, craziest shit, and I yell at them. But then I'm also thinking like, I remember when all of like us were in that young age, we were doing crazy shit too, because we were like, who can be the most crazy? You know, like that was a thing. Like if you were the craziest, you were the funniest.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it was when you're in middle school. Yeah. So that's just how it is.
I mean, learning is crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, Cheif Keef snapped.
Cheif Keef snapped.
The Gunna's album was
pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked those two songs. It's almost like I'd listen to the two songs I like, which were The Time Reveals and then the Money Sign with featuring Normani, whoever that is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like I didn't want to listen to the rest of the album because I just knew it was going to sound like that.
Yeah, you know. I mean, that's kind of the same thing with the last one. Back to the Moon and Fuck You Mean were like the two good songs. And the rest of it just kind of was like monotonous.
And they're good, but it's like the same shit. It's like you might as well not listen to the whole album.
But if you're a Gunna fan, you'll love it.
You'll love it. Yeah. Which is like that sounds more harsh than I mean it to be, but it's like...
It's true.
Because there's good shit.
If you go listen to two Metallica songs and you go, oh, I like those two... The Metallica fan will go, oh, listen to the rest of that shit.
Yeah,
because you're gonna like everything. It's
but
like,
they all do sort of sound the same.
They all do sort of. I mean, if like you show, even me, like I can't even name Metallica songs that well. Like if you like play like a clip, you're probably way better. Than me.
Way better.
You're way better. Dude, but like to me, it's like I listen to the album, so it's like I'll tell you what album it's on, but I like sometimes can't even like tell you what song it is. I'm just like, oh, I just know I love this, and I can sing the riff. Yeah. I can play the riff maybe even.
If we ever did, that would be sort of fun. If we ever did that, play the songs. I probably guess if you play only the songs on the first 4 albums, I'd probably get them all within 5 seconds. Yeah, first 5 seconds of the song, I tell you the name of it.
We should do that.
That shit's goated. I love that shit. I also love little trivia games like that too.
Yeah, we should do some of that. That'd be good content. Yeah.
Oh, I had a good idea for some game, but it's on my phone. I forgot. So.
Well, we're doing the sample shit.
Yeah, we're doing that today.
Do we have any on the radar?
Oh, dude, I think the idea would have been I do riffs with my mouth. I just go like da-na-na-na, and you try to guess it because it would be sort of funny and also cool with the music.
Yeah. But I love that. We should do that.
Yeah, but for on my radar, I don't think I really have anything. Like I don't know anybody who's dropping.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I do have a little list I could look at real quick.
Well, you said a few already.
Said a few, but you know who else is dropping in 2024 apparently?
Ooh.
Kendrick.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking for that, too, because it's going to be awesome. Like, think about what he's even going to make.
Goat.
Like, I don't know. Oh. Don't you love how, like, everybody on Twitter now is, like, trying to say, like go back on Mr. Morale, like, hey, you guys should have listened. It's like, yeah, we've been saying this shit.
Yeah, now everyone's like, oh, it's actually really... Yes!
That's what we were saying, and everybody was hating on us for saying that we loved it. It's because people can't take conscious shit until it's like something like a diss song where they have to be conscious to like understand it. Then they go, oh wait, I can do this on his other music, but it's just about real shit instead of dissing a fucking lame ass dude.
The fact that Drake misinterpreted his song, and then dude, in Euphoria, Kendrick says, "You'll come at me about my family because you heard Mr. Morale."
Yeah.
And that's literally what he did, and then Dick got it wrong.
And then in the next song, in not Meet the Grams, but
Not Like Us?
yeah, Not Like Us. He says no, maybe it is Meet the Grams, where he says you're off in Turks instead of being with your kids.
Now he is.
And now he's off in Turks and Caicos, bro.
Yeah, that's
you can't
crazy.
make that shit up.
No, but
Why would you go there right after this man dissed you saying you're not with your family, you're in Turks, and then he goes to Turks? It's like,
I don't know.
He doesn't give a fuck. He's a fucking multi. He's a billionaire. He's literally a billionaire. So he does not care at all about.
And it is funny that people are going back to Kendrick's shit because it's like I don't want to be that guy that's like told you, but I also do want to be that guy. But it's also like I'm just glad they're experiencing it because that's what real art is, dude. And nobody does real like artistic rap the way Kendrick does. Nobody.
Zero. Zero-body does.
Zero-body. I can't even think of anyone that comes close. Well, Mac Miller a little bit.
But not even, though.
But not really, because his shit was just so musically great.
Yeah, it was musically amazing, but...
Which is an art in its own way, but, like, you know what I mean?
And, like, his lyrics, too, on, like...
It was more intro, or, like, more personal.
And it wasn't, like, a congruent, like super theme. Like, Kendrick Lamar's theme congruently throughout the whole album
crazy.
is
For all of them.
For all of them. Like, damn, going... Like, dude, that was, like... so I remember just listening to that album going, I've never heard anything like this. I've never heard anything like this.
That's how I felt with Mr. Morale, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like nobody's put this much effort into like a rap album like this before. Yeah. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, so we're excited for that too. That's on our radar.
New album, yeah.
But pretty much for me, it's really Ski Mask.
Just
I'm
Ski
so
Mask,
excited for Ski Mask. It's like, I've been waiting for this since 2018.
I know I said...
I've been waiting for his music to drop since 2018.
And he's teasing us with some fire-ass shit. But also, I touched on it last episode, but JP's album is coming out June, or first week of June.
Did he say at all what it's going to be like? Is it going to be like Bad Bitty, or is it going to be like... you don't even know?
I don't even know. I think I've heard...
You think it's going to be Milwaukee shit?
Well, I think he's always going to stay true to that. But, bro, he's a real singer. So I know. That's what I think he's going to try to sing, too. Like,
nice.
Do real singing shit.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And as he gets more popular, it's just going to sound better. And he actually has a good voice. So if it just sounds good and he's singing good, I'm in.
Yeah, that's already better than 50% of the population.
Yeah. So, yeah, first week of June for that. That's my radar. Should we just get into that game? Or
what were your thoughts on Ice Spice's new song?
I should have listened to it without watching the video. Go watch the video. That's all I'll say. It's not bad. I liked it. Man.
It's true, though.
But she low-key can rap a little bit. Like, she's not the worst rapper ever.
No, that's true.
She's better than Young Gravy.
That's true. Young Gravy also had a new song that sounded so bad.
Dude, I don't get why people listen.
It's like country.
Dude,
it's so bad.
If you ever come up to me and you, or we're hanging out and you ask to cue a Young Gravy song, or you play a Young Gravy song, or you tell me you like Young Gravy in any way, I'm never talking to you about music. Ever. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Shutting shit down.
I'm not going to argue with you about Young Gravy. Nah, dude. If you like Young Gravy, your music taste sucks. Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah, he's ass. He's like number one for worst rapper, probably.
I agree. I'd rather listen to that Miles guy.
Yes.
You know what I'm
at least
talking
he's
about?
Funny.
Yeah. Did you see his BBL Jersey verse?
No.
Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
That's what he said.
Yes.
That's funny. Dude, I love watching Doja Cat reacting to him.
Yeah. I just saw that.
Funny.
Yeah.
She's like so in shock.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, I feel like, because she used to like kind of make troll songs.
Yeah.
Like the cow song and all that. Like, she gets it, I feel like, but she was just like, oh my god, like this is real.
And it sounds like shit.
It sounds like, that adds to the bit. That adds to it so much.
You gotta give him respect. And the way the things he says is outrageous.
It's so outrageous. I mean, it all fits together perfectly, though. That's why it's so funny.
Yep. I'd literally rather listen to Miles than
Did you listen to Meg Thee Stallion's like freestyle she just did?
Oh no.
It was pretty decent. She like goes hard. Like it's like straight rapping the entire time, like no breaks. Okay. But then it's like I feel like the whole time I was watching, I was like, oh, Frosty might like this. I might send it to him. But then in the end, she goes, and does that ad lib.
Well, I mean, that's not make or break for me. I just hate it, because that's not a big enough part of a verse to like me. Well, be like, I can't do it.
Right at the end too.
I just hate the ad lib.
I do too.
But that's such a minute part of the.
But it's so funny because I was
feel
like the whole time I was like, oh,
I feel like though she doesn't really have a bunch of flows.
it's that one. She's like Max Cream.
Yeah,
But we just like Max Cream.
Yeah, I feel like he's got flows though. But you're right.
I mean, he does the one flow a lot.
Yeah, he does.
So, but I love Max Cream.
I love Max Cream.
Yeah, we also he's also a way better storyteller than Meg too.
Yeah.
So that makes it better.
A little more substance.
But I don't know. Meg is really on like
she's a
to
good
me,
rapper.
She's like really kind of in her prime right now when it comes to like I feel like she's doing shit. Like she's making these crazy theatrical videos. She's doing freestyle. I feel like she's out of the girl game other than like Ice Spice like really like owning the media. Like she's like really pushing shit like as far as she can right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see her all over, and it's like not like I see her because I see her like kind of how I do with Ice Spice. It's like she's doing something like she's like freestyling it hard, or she's doing a song that's like super theatrical and super like meaningful. Like she just did a song like kind of there was like a purpose behind. I forgot exactly what it was, but like it seemed like it was like very purposeful. I was like, damn, she's going crazy. But I don't love the music, so there's that. But hey, good for her. She's snapping.
She's good.
All right, you want to play the sample game?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a game where I show him a song that I made sampled some other song and made it into a beat. And I was thinking, you just have to try to either guess the artist or the year. Because some of them are like, that's like the only way you're going to be able to, you don't want to know the artist. Well, a few of them are
like
older.
Just the era?
Yeah, or era or whatever. So, all right, get ready.
And we'll make up a point system.
We don't even have to do it.
Plus 1,000,000 points.
Oh, yeah. All right, so this one you've heard, and that's all I'm going to say.
Wait, is it going to be playing out of there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not.
It's not. Is that on?
Yeah, it was. Let me turn it on again. Oh, just turn it off.
Is it dead?
Just because I wasn't playing for a while.
Is it going to sound good through these mics? Or are we going to...
I could also play it
like...
over it.
Oh, no clue. Is this fucking Batman?
You've heard this beat before, though.
I'm not going to be able to guess this.
I'll give you one hint. I don't even, that's going to give it away. He was in a band in the 70s, and then it became his name in the 80s.
Oh, so it's Ozzy Osbourne?
Yes. Yeah, I knew it. I made that hint. I was like, he's going to get it away.
But
yeah, I sampled
what is it,
Ozzy.
Diary of a Madman?
No, I sampled Ozzy. This is 89, I think.
Oh,
or
yeah.
87.
The one with the...
No, it's the
No
one with
More
him as like a
Tears?
minotaur.
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, you... Anyways.
I don't even know if I ever listened to that album.
It's called Something Giants, but it's...
Is that Zakk Wylde?
A fire... Yeah, no, it's not, actually. It's a guy before Zakk Wylde. Zakk Wylde with the next album.
Oh. But isn't No More Tears Zakk Wylde?
No.
Oh.
But he played it a bunch, because he was...
Yeah. Yeah.
Mac, quit it. All right, next song. You've also heard this one.
Oh, yeah. No, this is Billy Idol.
There you go.
Let me try to remember the name, though. It's like something about Eyes Without a Face?
Yep.
Yeah.
This song's so fire.
This shit is fucking fire.
No. Get down.
Eyes Without a... Yeah. This one's good.
It's like summer vibes.
Yeah. It's like...
It's almost like Kanye. It's like,
yeah.
To me, it sounds like Flashing Lights or like kind of how the beat goes boom, psh,
yeah,
boom, psh. All right, next.
And I like how it went,
You could say the year, too.
I have no fucking clue.
These are the ones that you're not going to know. Or this one's the one that you're not going to know.
Yeah, there's zero chance I'm getting this.
Give
me a hint.
You're not gonna guess.
Okay. Well, then why did you sample it, bro?
Because it sounded cool. I had to sound.
I was expecting you to sample like movies and video games.
No, you're gonna get some.
Okay.
But it's mostly music.
Because that'd be cool to sample like a video game theme music. I just mean the music of things. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just that stuff and songs too, but like.
That was Cosmic Carnage, and it's this metal band from.
Yeah, you told me about them last week.
Yeah, so I sampled one of their songs.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. This one I think you should get.
Okay.
I made this for J. Cole, bro. This is such a J. Cole beat.
I've heard this before. You've rapped on this before, I think.
I made this the other day. I'll give you one hint. This is a live performance that I sampled. Such a fire beat, though.
Yeah, this is a fire ass beat. I don't think I'm.
Imagine J. Cole on this shit.
Imagine me on this shit.
No, this is like the favorite one I made, I think.
Is it
You're almost there.
Pink Floyd?
Oh, no.
Rush?
Nope.
Am I close?
Kind of. I'll give you one more hint. That's the last hint I'm giving you. It's a mostly instrumental artist.
Mostly instrumental artist.
Which is kind of throwing you off too because there's the instrument that they play.
Eric Johnson?
You're way closer with that.
Steve Vai?
Yes.
Oh yeah, is this
For the Love of God?
Yeah.
This is
How,
the live
I should have
performance.
known that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I should have known that. That's on me.
But it's hard though because I sampled just the horns in the beginning. Like when before he goes.
Yeah. I probably would have got it if I heard the guitar.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, that one, I love that beat, bro. I made that when I was sitting in class. Not me in class. The kid I was with in class.
Well, I mean, you were in the class.
I was in the class, but I was sitting there with my headphones on. I made that beat. And I was literally going like this.
People are like, "What? You good?"
It's just
this shit's just fire.
It's just me and the autistic kid in that. So he's just like doing his own thing.
He doesn't need notes.
He doesn't give a fuck. All right, here we go. Here's kind of what you were wanting. You're gonna know it.
Oh, this is Call of Duty World at War.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, you were asking for video games. There's a video game sample.
Yeah. This shit is, dude, nothing beats, for all my video game nerds out there, nothing beats World at War, dude. That
Campaign.
And zombies.
Multiplayer.
And the multiplayer was pretty good too, but bro, like, in my opinion, that game, like, obviously I love all Call of Duties, but, and obviously COD 4 might actually be my favorite, but that's a close second, maybe.
Yep.
A lot of people say MW2, and it's good, man.
I think it literally goes 1, 2, 3 in that order.
Yep.
COD 4.
The way they came out, too.
Yeah, like, literally it just came out perfectly. But then even Black Ops 1, bro, is so good.
And then Black Ops 2, but just the way World at War felt, you'd load it up and be like, oh,
you literally felt like you were in a different world.
Holy shit.
But even the way the maps looked and like the actual color key, like it was like so not colorful that it made it creepy. No matter what map it was you were on.
And it wasn't like World War II or Vanguard where, this is nerd talk, guys. World War II or Vanguard where it's like not colorful and it just seemed boring.
Yeah.
Like, because this was not colorful, but it seemed like they wanted it to be like that because it was like showing how gritty this shit was.
Bro.
And the
when I would play that campaign, I was like, dude, I want to learn everything about World War II.
Yeah.
That was a 10-year-old boy wanting to learn about World War II.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right, last one. You're not going to get it, but
Okay.
I just want to play it because it's fire as fuck.
Bog Monkey.
I didn't sample them. They were fire, though.
A classical composer.
Yep. It is.
Is it a famous one?
No.
So I'm not gonna.
I literally was...
Classical music, though.
The other day, I was literally just on YouTube going through every song I could. Bro, I've been doing that a lot. Like,
Sort of sounds like Japanese or some shit.
Interesting.
Right there. Dung, dung.
Yeah. Anyways, this is just fire.
Yeah.
If like
Do you even know what
that's
it's
all
called?
I
Yeah.
have for
It's
it.
just classical, some classical song.
Yeah. Some.
That's still fire as fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the game.
There's a game. I won.
It's pretty lame because a lot of them he doesn't know, but it's because it's my fault because I'm using random ass shit. But that's the fun of it. One of them he should have known.
Yeah.
That one
was on me. Yeah.
Because I really thought you were.
And we could do it more, and we could do this more.
I make a million beats, so we could do this another time too.
Yeah.
Tell us if you guys knew what the samples were. You won't for a lot of them. But
No.
Maybe
not.
Maybe the Billy Idol one.
Maybe.
And maybe the World at War one. Maybe some.
Oh
people
yeah.
Yeah.
They got to know that one.
Tell me what you thought about the beats too. Tell me if you want the beats too.
Yeah, he can crank out beats.
I made those all in like the past week. I was sick last week, but the week before that. But anyways, yeah, I got the idea to do that, and I made a lot of those beats for that. Billy Idol one for sure. We made and Mold, the song that I'm gonna drop soon, was also for this. But then I liked it so much that I made it a song.
Yeah,
for it.
That's dope.
Yeah. What else should we talk about today?
Uh.
Did I talk about those metal bands?
Yeah.
Monkey? Yeah, last time.
Yeah, you did.
There was another metal band that one of my kids that I work with, the dad, like, is a part of a bunch of metal bands, like death metal bands and stuff, and he realized that I like metal, so he sends me shit all the time, and it's like, he also likes rap. He likes The Alchemist and all West Side Gun and all that shit, and it's pretty interesting, because I was like, it's the same music I like, pretty much, just like different versions. And he sent me this band called Purple Hill Witch. And it kind of sounds like, those other two bands, where it's like really gritty, but like the singing was not screaming at all. It was literally sounded like Ozzy kind of. It was like an Ozzy like version. I thought it was pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. Purple Hill Witch.
Here's someone. Purple Hill Witch. Here's someone.
Metal.
Tommy Richmond. Have you been listening to this guy?
No.
Apparently this new song, Million Dollar Baby.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that last week. And I forgot.
In my opinion,
it sounds like something that released like 20 years ago.
Not that good.
No, I think
I don't see what's special about it.
I think people
like. Why is it so popping?
I know why. Brother. I think I know why, and I think it's because it's for people that have never listened to like funk or anything that's outside of pop. And it became a pop song that was on TikTok, and people are like, "Oh, I'm funky and cool now."
It doesn't even sound that funky. I heard other people say like it's funk. Maybe it's because I've heard real funk.
Yeah, that's exactly why. That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
this doesn't even sound like funk though.
That's exactly what I'm saying though. It's like this is funky indie weird
for
people that don't listen to indie weird music like what we do.
Yeah.
Because it's like they are used to listening
which is
to
still
TikTok
cool
pop songs.
That still is like it sounds like you're being negative. And we are a little bit, but it's also cool because then it gets casual people into maybe some more funk.
Weird shit, yeah.
It's all. I mean,
it's not a bad song.
No.
It's just weird how it came out of nowhere, and this guy was not famous at all.
Yeah.
And then, to me, it also feels like a paid to number one thing, which I've heard so many like artists that are like past their prime talk about how it's like everybody that makes a good song can get it to number one if it's like catchy and good. Like, you pretty much can pay your way to get it to number one, which is interesting, which I believe. Like, it has to be about knowing people within the streaming services, it's a business. So it's like, think about how businesses work. Like, you can...
But it also still has to be good.
It still has to be good. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
That's like, you have to have a catchy song that's already building traction. And once it's already built traction, it's like, from there...
Well, you just have
to know...
you just mean they're... like advertising it more, like,
or they just have the connections, or
because I feel like people think like it could be like they send it to a label or whatever, and the label can throw it to radio stations, pay for it to be the advertising at the top of Spotify,
And
not
Spotify,
not like bots.
Spotify has control of what shit that gets pushed out.
Oh, dude, I was
it's
just
so
saying
crazy.
That Aaron May guy, you know,
yeah,
dude, he's got to have some deal with Spotify because I was just listening with Anthony and he pops up too. Maybe it's just because we listen to rap, but I never heard of this guy, and I've seen him pop up multiple times on random shuffle radio.
I have too,
and it's like the song is good, but it's like, who does this guy know?
To me,
yeah,
it's like it sounds like it's a great song 10 years ago.
It's a great song to come up in a shuffle though. Like it's like, okay,
yeah. But
probably
maybe
won't go listen.
maybe I'm thinking of a different anime song too, because I've heard a few that are like this. Literally sounds like rap that.
Yeah.
Well,
I like that rap though.
Yeah. But it's not like it's like kind of like chill rap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have expected you to like that.
Dude, like what I said, when it shuffles into that, I'm like, oh, let's go, dude.
The vibe comes in.
Yeah. But
$1 Million Baby though, it's like okay.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't get away from it either. On my TikTok or anything I'm watching, like I'll go on Instagram and like after the fourth like scroll, it's like, oh, some TikTok with that $1 Million Baby song, which I know it's all over, so it makes sense. But it's just like, man, I can't get away from it. It's like not that I want to or like not that I care, but it's just like you can't get away from it if it's like all over social media.
Yeah, Twan told me about it like 2 weeks ago, and he told it to me like it was like some up and coming artist. So
I mean, he is pretty. He's like was not known at all.
Yeah, I guess. And then all of a sudden he's huge.
But I've also listened to some of his other songs, and it's like not even. It's like not even the same vibe either.
Yeah.
Like so, it's interesting. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
I wasn't intrigued really by it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Oh, you know who I was going to ask you about? Have you ever heard a guy Ian?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Ian?
Driving to have put me on suicide watch.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm done with
that vibe.
That vibe.
Yeah, you're over.
I'm done with it.
Hey, you're old now, dude.
No, it's just like, dude.
Isn't it funny how like that's like a thing? It's like dude, you're an old head. You don't get it. It's like, well, it could be garbage.
No, but and I don't even mean like I'll still be in it for a little bit of Playboi Carti and a little bit of Yeet. Yeah. But bro, find your own lane. Why are you copying these guys exactly?
Literally sounds exactly like Ken Carson and
I'm tired of listening to these copycat ass motherfuckers. Now I really sound like an old head. But bro, like I like art, and I'm not trying to sound elitist or whatever, but bro, copying art, other people's art is lame.
Yep.
It'll be like if someone said this is the Mona Jennifer and had a picture of a girl that was smiling but not really. No, I'm not gonna like that. I already like Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
It's stupid, man.
Yeah, he's pretty average.
But
it's just interesting how like the whitest of white person can make like hard rap, and it's like people are just like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like what? Yeah. The way he promotes his music too is he goes to all of his white family and like has them like talk about the music that he's dropping, like his grandma who he looks wealthy as fuck. Like he looks like
he's like
rich
Lil Mabu.
White dude. Yes, but like not as much trying to take culture away. Yeah. Lil Mabu literally is so ass and so annoying, bro. Oh my god, he's such a weird human, but he's making his living.
Yeah, I mean
he's got to grind.
Well,
the grind is ass, but he's a grinder.
But the New York guys like make the songs with him, so
because they know it's gonna make money, bro. Well, dad is a part of the business.
But he must not be like he must at least be like
chill.
Yeah,
but he is chill. But he's also a culture vulture like crazy.
Definitely.
He's like doing what I think like what we wanted, like what is G Herbo is kind of going away from, and like Lil Durk is going away from, where they're like trying to show it's like not a fun and games, and Lil Mabu is making it look to all these little kids like it's fun and games to go get guns and you know what I'm saying? Like he's glorifying it to the maximum, and he's a white dude.
But it's like
he's making it a joke.
But also, if he like that's a weird thing, which is an interesting conversation, which is he probably really loves this music though. So it's like you can't blame him.
He's good. He's not a bad rapper. Yeah, I don't think he's terrible.
And you can't like
sound okay.
And like, but. It's like, so it's a double-edged sword. He is sort of like cultural appropriation.
For sure.
Like, but it's also like, he's doing
it to an extent where it's like, you almost
the Teach Me How to Drill is like crazy.
That is so, bro.
But,
and every time he does songs where he's like, and show these, and then the rapper says the N-word, and it's like, bro, dude, oh my god, I hate you so much.
Yeah, he's making business moves, but it's
this
weird thing of like culture vulture thing, but also like he's saying like, yo guys, I love everything you're doing. Like you're such an inspiration in my life, even if I don't know. So that's not that big, but you get what I'm saying. Like
I also know his dad is
like a record label person
guy,
or something.
He's probably buying out Fivio and fucking Didi Osama and all that, which I don't even like Didi Osama, so
I don't like any of those guys really anymore. Dusty Locane.
Yeah, Dusty Locane was like the first guy to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, drill's kind of on its way out, in my opinion.
Well, that kind of drill.
Yeah. The New York, like
that
crazy.
Shit's been on its way out ever since Pop Smoke died, in my opinion.
Facts. Oh, you know, I was gonna talk to the other day, or like a week ago or two, I was literally in such a Pop Smoke phase. It was
he's
crazy.
really good.
Bro, he's so good.
Yeah.
Like, I have always liked him, but I went fully through his shit. And I was like, bro, every song is good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's like the bad
It's
songs.
like what we're saying about Gunna, sort of.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I like Pop Smoke better.
But I just mean they sound all pretty much the same.
Yeah. But not even though, because like some of his songs are like, it sounds like it's trying to be like old New York, and some of it sounds like it's trying to be New York. It's like, I love the change of like.
His rapping though is not really ever different.
No, and it's not ever anything crazy, but his voice sounds so cool, it does not matter at all.
No, it doesn't matter.
He sounds like a better version of 50 Cent, which is like one of the coolest rap voices of all time. So he pretty much has the coolest rap voice ever.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke, like who has a cooler rap voice than Pop Smoke? I can't even think of one.
Ice Spice. Oh, you said voice.
Voice, yeah. Oh, we're talking about voice? I go look at your YouTube and it's like, you've watched this video without sound like 600 times. It's like without even sound. No, I like that song. I just like the song.
I love it.
Yeah, let us know what new music is coming out, what music you guys are excited for, or what people have done in the past, and say, hey, what do you think of these artists? And then we talk about them, and probably don't like them as much as you do, but maybe we will. And maybe we like, or we'll reinvest, because we go back and listen to them. So
yeah, I like reinvesting. Give us some rock.
Yeah, music. Rock, dude. We're sold out. We're about to go see Metallica in August, so we're down to like get in our rock grind. In the summer, we always like to listen to rock.
Yeah. Too. I was just listening to a bunch of metal the other day.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of metal too, and I just got my metal pedal, like guitar pedal back. I'm gonna make some more metal, so stay tuned.
Yeah, give us some metal. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think.
UAPP.
UAPP.